debate in Britain over whether Muslim women should be allowed to wear a full veil in public has been reignited by recent comments made by a UK judge, a higher education college, and Home Office Minister Jeremy Brown. The Liberal Democrats MP told a newspaper that Britain should consider banning the niqaab, which is a full-face veil that only allows a narrow slit for the eyes. And recently, a judge in London ruled that a Muslim woman must remove her niqaab to give evidence at a trial in court.
Thank you, everyone. I'd like to start by thanking everyone for attending this our latest event, Unveiling the Veil. I'd like to also point out a few things before we start the actual program and introduce our guest speakers for the evening to talk about this very topical issue of the burqa or the niqab. Before we start, I bet you didn't expect to come and be part of the panel for an extended version of Movember. What was it anyway? Movember? No? Okay, it doesn't matter. You get it? And I need one of those sound effects which has a tumbleweed moment. I think I need one of them. But in fact, no, you're not here to be part of the panel to judge Movember. You're here, in fact, to judge Decembeard. Yes? Okay, never mind. Yeah, where's my tumbleweed button again? Right, okay. Let's get straight to the program. On your seats, for all of our guests, you should have a pack which has question papers, blank paper and pen, so you can write your questions at the question-answer section of our event this evening. You should have a leaflet with some of our services on there, an evaluation form, and please, I would request you all to ensure that you fill in the evaluation form and hand it to the registration table before you leave this evening. You will see around the hall various members of the team wearing IDC t-shirts and badges. If you do have any questions or anything that you require from us, they are here to support you for this evening. I would also request that you do not take any photos and videos throughout the presentations. We will be recording. What about them? We will be recording the program this evening and sticking on YouTube for everyone to share and view afterwards once it's been fully uploaded. So, that being said, the purpose of tonight's program is really twofold. Number one, to give a local response for members of the community in the Northeast to reply to or open up a discussion around the ban the burqa debate that's been in recent times or recently been discussed by politicians, media, and so on and so forth. Secondly, we would like here in this room tonight to have an open discussion on the issue of the veil after hearing our guest speakers, to see what the thoughts are from people within our own community here in Newcastle. And tomorrow we'll be doing the same program in Middlesbrough as well, hopefully. This is the latest event following the extremism event that we held in July of this year. So, as always with IDC, our policy, our ethos, our strapline is to challenge the stereotypes, remove the misconceptions, and teach authentic Islam. And hopefully we're going to do that tonight when it comes to the issue of the veil. Rather than listen to, some of the half-truths that are being pushed, some of the misconceptions, some of the stereotypes, we want you to hear it from the horse's mouth, so to speak. So you will be listening to some of our guest speakers, Muslim and non-Muslim speakers, and in particular some of the local Muslim women who do wear the veil, and you'll be hearing directly from them the whole issue about the veil. And I hope that we can sort of move beyond the headline and move beyond the issue of, well, really some of the mainstream media propaganda that's been pushed when it comes to Islam, Muslims, and in this instance, Muslim women. And I hope tonight's discussion will allow us to do that. The itinerary, just very quickly, just to run through the program for tonight. We have After this very short introduction, we have Neil Denton from Arch, who will be speaking first on the topic of why the British public feared the burqa, followed by Nisha Joshi, who is from Sky Tyne and Weir, who will be talking about her experience wearing the veil for a day. And after that, we will have Lauren Booth, also a journalist and broadcaster, who will be talking about the media spotlight on Muslim women. And the fourth speaker will be Yusuf Chambers, who will be talking about Islam and British values. And then after that, we will have a short break where you'll be able to get more refreshments, have a bit of time for networking, and then we will be hearing from the local Muslim women, Jamara Saida, Jean Nadella, and Yasmin Shafiq, who will be talking about their experiences wearing the veil in Newcastle. And then after that, we will have a question-answer panel session. So you can ask any of the questions that from what you've heard, any of the questions related to the topic in the question-answer panel.
It's very interesting. There's a lot of passionate speeches, especially the last one. It's always good to hear the facts from Muslims themselves, rather than making up your own mind, actually hearing what they have to say. No, everyone's been very friendly and it's very professionally run. Very impressive.
Yeah, brilliant, right?
I think it's just really positive to have something like this so that people have the chance to ask questions. I think that's useful because people might have their own preconceptions and things, but they get a chance to talk.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it very much. Good turnout as well. Some good speakers, provocative thoughts. Yeah, I think the range of speakers have been pretty good. I'm really keen to hear the women speak in the hijabs. I want to hear what they have to say. So that's still to come, so I can't comment on that yet.
Okay, maybe at the end of last year.
Yeah, I'm quite happy to speak.
It's interesting. We're looking forward to seeing the local people talk about how they feel with the veil.
Yeah. Same question to you. What do you think about the event so far?
Likewise, yeah. I think the main reason I come was to get a better understanding on a local level. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to hearing the next 3 men speak.
I think it's been really good. I think some things have been a little bit hard hitting for people, but that's always a good thing, getting them thinking. I think it just encourages it, like, you immediately, it breaks down the barriers. You start not presume things, and you realise they understand our point of view as well. A lot of people find that surprising when they empathise with us. And I think it needs to go both ways. I'd say the guy in the audience, it's almost a shame he couldn't have stayed just so he could be confronted about his ideas.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only reason you can break down and dissolve the things, because if you can talk to them. But unfortunately, he's went too far.